What's up, ballers? Got something special for your asses today. Not only am I about to drop some mad knowledge on the illest chapter in the Brothers Karamazov, but I'm gonna show you how you can check some similar philosophizing in the Dark Knight. So here's my special on the Grand Inquisitor. It's a ridiculous thing, but I want to tell it to you. Now, the Grand Inquisitor is a poem that Ivan lays on his bro Alyosha while they're conversating about God and mankind. Let me break it down for you. Back during the Spanish Inquisition, homies getting blazed left and right for not keeping it Catholic, but not in a good way. In short, shit is fucked up. Then out of nowhere, Jesus himself swings into town and starts healing the sick like a boss. When the top dog in charge, the Grand Inquisitor, sees this holy shit going down, he says, "Oh, hell nah, Jesus," and throws his ass behind bars. Then he say, "Look, JC, why'd you gotta go and give mankind the freedom to choose between good and evil? What, you think humans be noble enough to make this choice themselves? Nah, blood. With that freedom, they always gonna choose evil. Man needs someone to make him do good. The worst thing you ever did was not force them to bow down to you. And that's what I do. I save them from themselves by jacking their freedom and making them bow down to me." This poem bringing up all sorts of questions for us to marinate on. Like how human beings gonna act when they ain't got no laws holding them down. Freedom, free reason, and science will lead the masses into such a maze and confront them with such miracles and insoluble mysteries that some of them unruly and ferocious will exterminate themselves. Others, unruly but feeble, will destroy each other. Not only is the Inquisitor spitting this to old JC, but this is exactly the kind of truth that the Joker laying on Batman in the Dark Knight.
See, their morals, their code, it's a bad joke. Dropped at the first sign of trouble. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other.
And the Joker ain't all talk. Every one of his terrorist acts goes to prove the Inquisitor's raw truth. At its core, man is a vicious animal. And when the goes down, that beastly side comes out.
If Coleman Reese isn't dead in 60 minutes, then I blow up a hospital.
Commissioner, do you really think an ordinary citizen would try to kill this man? Commissioner!
But luckily there's hope for the homies of G-Town. In the face of all this chaotic mess, there's one brother who thuggin' righteous enough to inspire people to do good. Harvey Dent, Gotham's White Knight. Just like the Inquisitor saying, human beings ain't legit enough to follow Christ just cuz. Nah, they need that bread first. Matter of fact, they'll even throw their savior to the curb to get what they fiending for. In the name of heavenly bread, tens of thousands will follow the ideal. But what will become of the millions and tens of millions of creatures who will not be strong enough to forego earthly bread for the sake of heavenly? Well, the truth hits hard in the Dark Knight, cause them crooked-ass cops in Gordon's posse gonna give up their ideal just so they can stack that cheddar.
What exactly did you think they were gonna do?
They got me early on, my mother's hospital bills.
Don't!
Now, ain't everybody think people that bit in the head. At first, Batman repping the big JC by thinking that if given the opportunity, mankind gonna choose good. But after seeing what the Joker's whack-ass philosophy did to Harvey Dent, old Bats ain't the same no more. Batman realized that stopping the Joker ain't enough. He gonna have to step off his Christly grind and get all Inquisitor style in order to save Gotham's soul. Like the Inquisitor preaching, the only way to make life bearable for the masses is to enslave them by a miracle and give them someone to bow down to. So bam! Batman gotta make up some bullshit in order to keep the masses dumb and happy. So he lies, jiving that Harvey Dent kept it real to the end and didn't smoke no innocent hustlers. Even though Harvey Dent ain't nothing but a fake-ass savior, it don't matter. What do matter is that mankind got an ideal to bow down to save them from themselves. And the sacrifice for lying to make all them fools happy, somebody's gotta suffer. For only we shall be unhappy. There will be thousands of millions of happy babes, and 100,000 sufferers who have taken upon themselves the curse of the knowledge of good and evil. We shall keep the secret, and for their happiness we shall allure them with the reward of heaven and eternity. On the real, the truth can be so damn fugly that it's gotta be kept on a DL for the good of the hood.
Because sometimes truth isn't good enough. Sometimes people deserve more.
Yo, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It may not have been the one you needed, but it's the one you deserve. And hey, if you digging my cinema criticism, let me know. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.